Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Angels and the Bulldogs. It's going to be a premier. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. Ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes. So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes the Babe. A ball and no strikes. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Williams sprinting after it. And that's the third out. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Brett. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Jose Bautista will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2-1. Bautista is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Second baseman, Francisco.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Into the box now, Kiki Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kiki Lopez.
Now the pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Bob Feller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And strike 3 there. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. And you know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one the count now. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he got him. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Liner towards second, but right there. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Brett is there for it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop-up. Kershaw is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kershaw looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, George Brett. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And the changeup is way low that time.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. flied out, leading off the ball game. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Yelich, the runner at third. Griffey on at second with 2 down. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes. Darren O'Day is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In there, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
O'Day is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High in the air out to center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Leading off the inning, Babe Ruth, and they'll need him to get something going here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Albert now. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in now, Ted Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And he's safe. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And that'll have to be ruled an error. Digging in, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Darren O'Day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. At the plate, Kiki Lopez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. High in the air out to center field. Griffey Jr. moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A ball and 2 strikes. Try again, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Bob Feller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Sandberg has got it, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
Center fielder.
And it's fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hats. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Roy, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before this started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
He chases out of the zone for... Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Center fielder.
Hit toward the right side. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for route number 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Sandberg ranging up the middle. throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ted Williams. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Hard hit at third. Pujols has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So striding in, Jose Bautista 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Brett has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Sandberg fields it cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Standing in, George Brett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box, Darren O'Day. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. J.D. Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Catcher, Kiki Lopez.
2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Swing, strike two.
Okay, 3-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Ready for another shot now, George Brett. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. In now, Jake McGee. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first. Yogi Berra will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Popped high in the air. Jones is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hader was born in Maryland. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. High in the air out to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready now, Babe Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll... So striding forward now, Ted Williams. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Williams.
Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-1 to Ted Williams now. The 2-1 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brett ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Albert now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And it's gone as they add still another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Blake Trinan enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Williams is there, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Mike Trout will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone. Dennis Eckersley answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lindor has it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Batista in foul ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. One down. So digging in now, Ted Williams. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Williams has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sandberg has a play, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he sets him down swinging. Ken Griffey Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1-0 the count. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here comes the Babe. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Chipper stands at first with one out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Now to the plate, Jason Giambi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez.
Missed with a breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Jones shading to his right. 2 down. Striding in, Kiki Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lopez.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Standing in, Ted Williams. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Right fielder. Turn. Williams.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Popped him up. Pujols over to his right. 1 out. Now in the box, Ryan Sandberg. First offering on its way.
Ryan Sandberg.
This is foul right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Mike Piazza.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Now at the plate, George Brett, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
George Brett.
Pulled toward right center field. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Digging in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Ruth is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Settling in now, Ted Williams. Runners from the belt, the pitch fouled off. Seaver comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, George Brett. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
George Brett.
This pitch is popped up. Lopez waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Tom Seaver. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The count now at 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped up. Pujols is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Jason Giambi will be next. Popped him up. Pujols moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat where he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sliders in for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Brett. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the Babe. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull a foul.
And the catcher grabs it to. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, Francisco.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. At the plate, Kiki Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ruth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Stepping in, George Brett flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Into the box now, Ted Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And there's out number 1. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Lopez is over to take a look. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Martinez. No trouble with this one. Ready for another chance? Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mike Trout, he doubled his last time through. Starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
A swing and a miss. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Williams is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits to this point. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls. Billy Wagner comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball. Giambi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Ted Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Scherzer just to the right of the mound. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kiki Lopez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Josh Hader been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take your strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting high.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, George Brett. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Jose Bautista will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading out for the Dominican Republic, second baseman, Ryan
First
Sandberg.
delivery to him on the way. 4-1. That misses. 2-0. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jambi is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, George Brett. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Ted Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is there. And that's the third out. Standing in, Josh Hader. But I've got to say, I'd be surprised if they go ahead and let him hit here. And he'll step off and try again. Christian Yelich will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Martinez, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line hard. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 0-2 home. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with Dennis Eckersley takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Eckersley is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Ground ball left side, defense set up perfectly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Babe Ruth, he'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-1 the count. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. drilled on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Into the box, Ted Williams. He's got a chance to end this one and send these. Josh Hader enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Hit out towards second. One there to Giambi, but it's too late. Good hustle to beat that one out. In now, Ryan Sandberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped him up. Lopez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready for another shot now, Kiki Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, George Brett. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Piazza goes to get it, makes the throw to first, 2 down. Standing in now the pitcher, Josh Hader. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Sandberg will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Captain, Mike Piazza.
And that misses, ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Ready now, George Brett. A winning run is at first base. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Pitch outside, the throw.
Now he's in there, safe.
Pickoff move to second, and they got him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Brett is there for it, and there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Dennis Eckersley.
Dennis Eckersley.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Bullet back up the middle, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Darren O'Day gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. So digging in now, Mike Trout. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the upper deck. So stepping in, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jason Giambi, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bruce Sutter, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Sandberg backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Giambi at second with 2 down. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Albert now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trevor Hoffman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a high chopper. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top